CSRA's favorite news app is now even better with easier access to local news, weather, and live streaming video. Download the News Channel 6 mobile app.
The CSRA is full of amazing women. Women who inspire. Women who innovate. Women who lead. That's why News Channel 6 brings you women to watch.
On the last Wednesday of each month, News Channel 6 recognizes local businesswomen who are making a positive impact in our community.
Nominate someone today at WJBF.com. Sponsored by the Barnes Law Office.
Back to the rescue.
Is rainy weather putting a damper on your day? Enter to win your very own Live Viper 6 umbrella today. Visit WJBF.com and click on Contest. Then fill out the entry form for your chance to win.
Getting your hands on a Live Viper 6 umbrella has never been easier. Lucky winners will be announced weekdays on News Channel 6. Who knows? It could be you.
Sponsored by Busby's Heating and Air. When quality matters, call Busby's.
Think you've heard everything on your favorite show? On Family Ties, ever notice how Alex doesn't really sound like he's from Ohio?
Me?
Like he's from...
Tomorrow morning. Tomorrow. Sorry, Mom. Sorry about that. Oh, I'm sorry.
Alex, it's sorry.
Sorry.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry.
From... Oh, Canada. Maybe that's because Michael J. Fox is from Canada, eh?
Tomato.
Take a closer look and listen at Antenna TV.
Antenna TV.
Back to school is right around the corner. Help United Way of the CSRA and News Channel 6 stuff the bus by donating much-needed school supplies to local students and teachers. Drop off your donations at Television Park in Augusta, now through July 17th. Your support helps students and teachers right here in our community. Proudly presented by News Channel 6, United Way of the CSRA, and our Children First and Giving Your Best partners.
Your most watched local news is getting a big plus.
WJBF 6 Plus.
The CSRA's trusted news source, now on demand.
WJBF 6 Plus is ready when you are. Download it free today on your favorite streaming device.
Count on the Live Viper 6 Neighborhood Network, powered by Tempest.
Treat your family to a delicious dinner that's easier on the wallet with Bojangles Family Meal. It's bow time.
Right now on News Channel 6 at 5, Sheriff Alfonso Williams facing charges.
What people in Burke County are saying about the investigation as your news at 5 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 5.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Brad Means.
And I'm Jenny Montgomery. Thank you so much for joining us.
Coverage you can count on begins with a first check of our weather.
Here's Chief Meteorologist Jenna Petracci.
And Jenna, busy day out there, no question about it. Lots of pop-up showers per usual.
That's right, a typical summertime day for us. So luckily we no longer have a threat of severe weather, no flooding concerns like what we had over the past few days. However, we do still have those pop-up showers and storms. And let's start out around McDuffie County and over towards Warren County. That's where we're seeing some isolated heavy downpours here and there. Lightning counter very low, though. Now, as we transition over towards the Augusta Metro, though, that is where we have really the entire Augusta area surrounded with heavy rain, a couple lightning strikes. We're actually hearing it on our roof at Television Park. As we look down towards the south, in between Jenkins and Screven County, we also have a batch of rain. Lightning counter also low down there as well. So these storms are very strong, but definitely bringing a lot of heavy rainfall. This is our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam showing Television Park with the rain coming down, poor visibility with very overcast skies. Now, as for the temperatures, a little bit cooler than normal again today. Some of us in the 80s where we've had rain, other places in the lower 90s. Sitting at 90 in Wrightsville, 92 in Saluda, Aiken, you're at 91. Very muggy, though. Dew points remain in the 70s, so that's still making it feel like up to 99 degrees in Aiken, 100 in Edgefield. Winds are starting to come out of the southeast, just a light breeze up to 8 miles per hour in Augusta. Now, for the rest of our evening, we'll still have these hit-or-miss showers and storms over the next couple of hours, then dry later on tonight, with temperatures falling into the upper 70s by 9 p.m. I'll have more details on your forecast coming up, but back to you, Jenny.
Right, thanks a lot, Jenna. Coverage you can count on continues now with Burke County Sheriff Alfonso Williams indicted on federal charges.
Ryan Lynch has been in Waynesboro all day. He's live in Burke County for us now, getting people's thoughts on this situation. Ryan?
Sheriff Williams is accused of taking money for dismissing driving under the influence citations and for giving a firearm to a convicted felon. He faces up to 20 years in prison for the charges relating to taking money and up to 15 years for providing the firearm. But one person we talked to knows Williams to be a good person.
Well, I've always known him to be a pretty good guy. You know, I worked with him before in Richmond County Board of Education when I was teaching in high school. So I worked with him then at the Richmond County Board of Education. So to me, he's always been a pretty good person.
Sheriff Williams will remain in his position for now, and the Burke County Sheriff's Office has not issued a statement. Governor Kemp could take action to fire or suspend Williams from his position. If the governor does suspend Sheriff Williams, new Chief Deputy Lee Webster would assume the position as acting sheriff in Burke County. Williams released a statement Tuesday saying he can't comment on the indictment, but appreciates the support he's gotten. Williams is not currently in custody and will be given court dates for his initial appearance and arraignment. One person in Waynesboro says she will not want him as sheriff if the charges turn out to be true.
It's true. I wouldn't want him to remain sheriff, you know,
And
if it were proven true.
And we'll continue to follow this story as it develops and give you more information as we get it. Live in Waynesboro, Ryan Lynch, WJBF, News Channel 6.
All right, Ryan, thank you. The GBI is looking at arson as a possible cause of a fire in McDuffie County. It happened at the Sheriff's Office substation on Augusta Highway in Deering. Officers say someone broke in this morning and stole items, including a small refrigerator. Most of the damage is reportedly on the inside of the brick structure. The state fire marshal's office is assisting with this investigation. No word yet of a suspect.
Well, with hurricane season underway, a workshop in Augusta is using technology to help people. Hurricane season underway, a workshop in Augusta is using technology to help people think through their next emergency before it even happens. Jartavius Edmond reports.
When most of us get ready for a storm, we think about water, flashlights, maybe a generator. But what about this? Experts say your phone may be one of the first things you reach for during an emergency, but there are steps you should take before the power goes out or your normal connection is disrupted.
We had Hurricane Helene, right?
That experience brought the conversation close to home. Inside of a free wireless workshop in Augusta, attendees followed along as tech experts put different digital tools to the test. One demonstration started with a simple scenario.
Hey, Gemini. I actually heard that I'm in Augusta, Georgia this weekend. There's going to be a hurricane coming. Can you give me some tips to prepare for that?
It's best to have an emergency kit ready with water, non-perishable food, medicines, and first aid supplies.
For George and Della, watching the demonstration opened up a different conversation about where they could turn for help.
That was amazing. I was really interested in hearing that.
Yeah, it was good to know that we have services in the area that will help when there's a major disaster like that.
But the technology inside the workshop was only part of what was on display. Outside, a community disaster reliance connectivity van showed what a response could look like on a larger scale.
When those disasters happen, any areas of congregation, such as the smaller shelters, the parking lots of schools, retail activations, we're really here looking for the areas that people congregate.
The tour moved from information to the equipment working behind the scenes.
If you look over here, we have the eFemto that provides a small cell, and also we have equipped with the LEO satellite that provides redundancy and network for our community members. We have our lithium-ion batteries over here. and also our solar panels that are on top and in the back, that portable ones that come off, that provide that autonomous charging. So when that vehicle is off, the vans can self-generate its own energy.
The message from today's workshop is to learn your technology before you're trying to figure it out in the middle of an emergency. In Augusta, Jartavius Edmond, WJBF, News Channel 6.
Augusta leaders are looking at extending the moratorium on new data centers. Last month, commissioners approved the pause to wait on new data center regulations. The draft ordinance is completed and is scheduled for a vote next week, but commissioners are now looking at putting off a vote on August 18th so they can visit a center in Atlanta.
We got offered to go see a data center in person. So before I make a vote, I said, my colleagues fortunately is going to go see the data center as well, and we'll come back and hopefully if any changes needs to be done to the ordinance, we change it then. If not, we just need to go ahead and move forward.
The current 7-week moratorium expires next Tuesday, which is a commission meeting day. City leaders are expected to vote on extending it at that meeting.
The Richmond County School District looking to fill a bunch of positions, and they held a job fair today trying to match candidates with those jobs. All sorts of openings right now.
Message to the community that's listening today, we're looking for individuals who are mission focused. Do they support our mission of engaging every learner, or empowering every learner every day? And that happens in two ways. Maybe they're a person that really loves students and they do it through the teaching as far as in the classroom, or maybe that's by supporting those who teach, whether that's being an administrator, a bus driver, or a custodian.
If you couldn't make it today, you can apply online or go to the next job fair, Wednesday, July 29th, 9 o'clock in the morning at the central office on Broad Street.
An Aiken County man is dead after a weekend crash. It happened Saturday on Storm Branch Road. Investigators say a car driven by 64-year-old Aaron Reinhardt left the road, struck a ditch, and ejected Reinhardt. He was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead this morning.
The Aiken County Animal Shelter says it is facing the worst overcrowding crisis ever. 84 dog kennels are full. Some dogs that are compatible have to be in the same kennel with each other. Shelter leaders say adoptions have slowed while surrenders and unwanted litters have gone up. More adopters and foster homes sure are needed so the shelter can remain no-kill.
So yesterday at the end of the day, a dog came in and we had no place to put it, so it had to sit in a crate. And that is disturbing to us. We want to have the best care for all of the animals here. And when we're feeling that kind of stress and the kennels are all full, it's just not a healthy atmosphere mentally for any of these animals.
And get this, there are no adoption fees right now. Those are waived thanks to the Bissell Pet Foundation's Empty the Shelters event. This is all the way through July 26th. That shelter is at 333 Wire Road, Monday through Friday, 11 to 5, Saturdays, 11 to 4:30. Go see them.
Coming up, 2 South Carolina police officers off the job.
How about those flock cameras, once again, leading to suspects getting caught and playing a certain role in this case as well. Well, still ahead, the final World Cup match in Atlanta.
How the city kept spectators safe at the stadium after the forecast.
We have a classic summer pattern, meaning it's going to be hot and humid with pop-up showers and storms during the afternoon and early evening hours. We also have an update in the traffic. Stay with us for all the details.
Follow News Channel 6 on Instagram.
What really qualifies?
Or shop online at GeraldJonesFord.com.
At Georgia Power, we make sure the power is there when you need it, keeping the lights on at home, the clippers running, the crops growing. And now we get to deliver some good news. We're lowering our rates, giving Georgians more breathing room. The same reliable energy with lower rates.
The best part of my job is delivering good news.
Georgia Power, here for Georgia, here for you.
At Bojangles, we believe great flavor shouldn't break the bank. With 8 pieces of legendary hand-breaded chicken, a range of fixings to choose from, scratch-made biscuits and tea, you can treat your family to a delicious dinner that's easier on the wallet. Order your family meal tonight. It's Bo time.
I think this is my favorite. Huh. What do you think of this one? From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
Think you've seen everything on your favorite show? What's that in Johnny Carson's hand that you always see? No, it's not a drumstick, although Johnny often pretends it is. It's a pencil.
Do that pencil thing again. Great.
But just no ordinary pencil. It has 2 erasers.
2 erasers. That's right.
Guess Johnny won't be writing a lot of jokes with those. Take a closer look at Antenna TV.
Now, your most...
I think this is my favorite. Huh. What do you think of this one? From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
Think you've seen everything on your favorite show? What's that in Johnny Carson's hand that you always see? No, it's not a drumstick, although Johnny often pretends it is. It's a pencil.
Do that pencil thing again. Great.
But just no ordinary pencil. It has 2 erasers.
2 erasers. That's right.
Guess Johnny won't be writing a lot of jokes with those. Take a closer look at Antenna TV.
Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Welcome back. Here's a look at Live Viper 6 as we are tracking some hit or miss showers and storms across the CSRA. Definitely not a washout today, but you can see Warren County dealing with some steady light rainfall. McDuffie dry at the moment, but then as we jump over a couple counties over towards Richmond, Columbia, Aiken, and Edgefield, we are seeing this cluster of showers and some weak thunderstorms. And this is impacting Martinez, Evans, just outside of Aiken. We have a little bit of rain. Then moving down towards the south along the border of Jenkins and Screven, we have some steady rainfall as well. So here's our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam from SRP Park looking across the river. Definitely a stormy view today. We're sitting at 85 degrees, but still feeling like 93. And that's thanks to high humidity at 72%. So even when it rains, it's still feeling super sticky out there. But we do have this northwest wind working in our favor. That's bringing in some drier air from the north. It's a little bit breezy with those winds now up to 11 miles per hour. So we're at 90 degrees in McCormick, 92 in Saluda. So the places that are dry are still in the 90s, and the places that have dealt with some rain today are in the 80s. Now you can see this stationary front that we've been watching over the past few days. That's now to the south of us. And like I mentioned, we have that high pressure driving in the northeast wind, making our rain chances lower, not only today, but then especially tomorrow. So we're actually going to see a mostly sunny day tomorrow, starting out in the low 70s, then climbing into the low 90s. Still can't rule out 1 or 2 little showers here and there, and I'll show you the feature cast in just a moment. But the high temperatures tomorrow definitely starting to heat back up and be more typical for July, going with 93 in Augusta, 94 in Aiken. And when you factor in those dew points, which are going to be staying high in the 70s, it will be feeling like up to 103 tomorrow, heat index of 106 on Friday. So a few of our counties in the CSRA could go under heat advisories within the next couple of days. Not a lot of rain over the next few days. We'll have a 20 to 30% chance through Saturday, slightly higher chance on Sunday, and then keeping just a slight chance as we go into next week as well. But you can see for our future cast tonight, only expecting those showers to continue over the next couple of hours. Then once we get to around 9 o'clock, it's completely dry, and we're going to be dry heading into our Thursday morning. Now we'll still have a series of a few weak disturbances move through, so once again, keeping that slight rain chance in the forecast. Could see some rain primarily in our southeastern counties for our Thursday evening, then starting out Friday dry, and then once we get to the afternoon and evening with the peak heating of the day and these disturbances nearby, of course, a few showers and storms could develop. So that'll be the case Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. There's 5 p.m. on Saturday, then same thing as we get to Saturday evening. So here's a look at the tropics now. We do have an area to watch. Low pressure is expected to develop in the northern Gulf, and from there it could slide across Florida and go up the eastern coast. It's still very early, but we do have a 20% chance of development over the next week. This is something we'll be watching around Sunday, and then could bring us some rainfall as we go into early next week. Now, there is another area to watch off the coast of Africa, only 10% chance of development there. And even if it were to move a little bit closer into the Atlantic, there's unfavorable conditions there. So really not concerned about that one. Our 10-day forecast showing those rain chances each day around 20 to 40%. High temperatures climbing up to 95 on Friday, 96 by next Tuesday. And those low temperatures will be in the low to middle 70s.
Oh my goodness, so much going on weather-wise. Thank you so much, Jenna. You know, thousands of soccer fans are in Atlanta today for the semifinals. So that means Argentina will face Spain in the World Cup final on Sunday.
Wow. Up next, women forging a path into outer space.
Now, a group in West Virginia is working to create opportunity for young girls after the break.
Women and girls in STEM joined forces today at a college in West Virginia.
Holly Belmont has the story.
But I'm a scientist, an engineer, and also do space policy as well. So I do all three. I bounce around quite a bit.
Girls in STEM gathered today at Space Trek at West Virginia Wesleyan to expand their horizons beyond the Earth's atmosphere.
He's got loved it. Oh my goodness gracious, yeah.
Dr. Caitlin Ahrens, an assistant scientist at NASA Goddard Space Flight Center, is from the Mountain State herself and said she wanted these young Appalachian girls to know they too can enjoy a career in STEM.
Even just with my small presentation this afternoon, I'm hoping even just one small piece of that can be inspiring in some way, or, oh, let me think about this some more.
This is day 3 of the West Virginia Space Trek program on West Virginia Wesleyan's campus, and today all the girls behind me are about to build this little device called a CricketSat, which is a satellite-like device that they'll be launching this coming Sunday. Paving the way for big ideas and the ability to execute those big ideas in lunar science starts small, and Space Trek leaders say they've tailored activities to cultivate those thought processes.
Think about a satellite. A satellite is this big thing, and it seems very intimidating. But a CricketSat's not as intimidating. So this is a nice little stepping stone for these girls to get their foot in the door in aerospace.
From a university classroom to a lab at NASA, Dr. Ahrens says that's just one example of where STEM can lead.
And that does it for us for this half hour. There's more coverage you can count on at 5:30.
Including the latest on the parasite outbreak in our produce. D's up next at 5:30.
To the Morgan family, I want to tell.
Why settle for outdated or damaged floors when you can afford better with a manageable monthly payment? At A&D Carpets and Hardwoods, we make it easy to upgrade with flexible financing options that big stores just don't offer. From deferred interest plans to reduced interest for up to 180 months, we've got a plan that fits your budget. That means you can stop settling and finally get the floors you really want. Affordable, flexible, and stress-free. Beautiful floors made easy. A&D Carpets and Hardwoods. Come see us today.
Hamrix is packed with back-to-school buys that'll make you look extra smart. Like Skechers for the whole family, 50% off. Men's shorts and tops for only $5. Girls' dresses and sets are $25. Stock up on sandals at only $6 a pair. Get a cozy towel warmer for $39. And deck out your home in team decor for 50% off. Plus, show your team spirit with boutique game day fashions. Look good and feel even better. Shopping Hamrix back-to-school deals today.
Did you know replacing your roof can cost tens of thousands of dollars? But what if you could save big money and extend the life of your existing roof by 17 years? Well, now you can with Roof Savers and their patent-pending Renew It 17 roof preservation treatment, which increases roof shingles flexibility, granular adhesion, offers UV protection, and has been lab-tested and proven to protect your roof from hail. Call today to see if your roof qualifies for the Roof Savers 3-step process.
Step 1 is a roof tune-up, replacing missing shingles, repairing pop nails, and checking any pipe boots for leaks. Second, a professional soft wash, where we gently wash your roof to remove unsightly black streaks algae, moss, and organic buildup. Step 3, we apply our patent-pending Renew at 17 formula, adding 17 years of additional life to your roof with just one treatment.
Roof Savers is the only roof preservation company tested and approved by the Wounded Warriors Program.
Before we partnered with Roof Savers, our entire staff, including our scientists, thoroughly evaluated Renew at 17. The Roof Savers preservation treatment with Renew at 17 and its 17-year transferable warranty is remarkable. Roof Savers saved me thousands.
When Roof Savers finished my house, I sent them over to my business partner's house. Ended up saving $8,000.
Roof Savers was very fair in their estimate. It was very reasonable for what they did, and I'm quite pleased with it.
America's #1 choice for roof preservation is Roof Savers. Save your roof, save your money.
The Live Viper 6 Skyview Network, sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai. Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 5:30.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Dee Griffin. Thanks so much for joining us. Topping today's local headlines, people in Burke County are speaking out after the sheriff's federal indictment. Sheriff Alfonso Williams faces 5 charges of accepting money for dismissing driving under the influence citations, also charged with giving a firearm to a convicted felon. A free workshop in Augusta focused on steps people can take now before the next major storm. Residents got hands-on help as experts walk them through ways to prepare their devices before severe weather arrives. The goal, make important information easier to reach when conditions change fast. Augusta leaders are looking at extending the moratorium on new data centers. Last month, commissioners approved the moratorium to wait on new data center regulations. The draft ordinance is completed and is scheduled for a vote next week. We will have these stories and more coming up at 6, but first, coverage you can count on continues with the parasite with explosive symptoms becoming a topic of questioning on Capitol Hill Wednesday. Rashawn Hudson reports. It is time now for a first look at our weather with Chief Meteorologist Jenna Petracci. Jenna.
Well, Dee, I'm tracking a few isolated storms here and there. Nothing like what we had over the past few days. No severe weather, no flooding. But as we zoom in here to Warren County, you can see some steady light rain and even a heavier shower near Norwood to the north of Warrenton. And then moving over towards the Augusta Metro, we had some heavy rain down towards the south right here at Television Park along Bobby Jones Expressway. Now that storm is into Edgefield County. One lightning strike. Some light rain over Evans and Martinez. We have a heavier shower on the south side of Aiken, and then also one near Jackson. So that's what we're tracking right now. Really not much going on. You can see in Barnwell County some isolated showers as well. But our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview network showing dry conditions at all of these locations. Very cloudy skies though, with some lower visibility when we have that rain come down. You can see the temperatures are cooler from the rain as well. 85 in Augusta, but still at 90 in Aiken, 87 in Gibson, and 88 in Lincolnton. It's feeling even hotter than that because of the high humidity. Heat index up to 100 in Barnwell, 104 in Bamberg, and you can see those winds are pretty light coming out of the southeast. I'll have more details on your forecast coming up, so stay with us, but back to you, Dee.
All right, thanks so much. We'll see you in a few minutes. U.S. Central Command says it has redirected 2 commercial ships in the Strait of Hormuz. Shows and movies to be on the lookout for. Jen is announcing her return and more. It's new and trending up next.
And we had some showers and storms around yesterday. Even had one late night shower roll into Richmond County. So here's a look at those rainfall totals on our Live Viper 6 neighborhood network powered by Tempest. Up to 0.64 inches over at Woodbine Road, around a quarter of an inch at Avondale Drive, and around half an inch at Bearfield Court. Then into Columbia County, we also got close to a half an inch of rain at Armstrong Way, around a quarter of an inch at Ellington Drive and Canterbury Farms Parkway. I'll have more details on the rain we can see the rest of the week after what's trending.
The CSRA is full of amazing women. Women who inspire. Women who innovate. Women who lead. That's why News Channel 6 brings you Women to Watch.
On the last Wednesday of each month, News Channel 6 recognizes local businesswomen who are making a positive impact in our community.
Nominate someone today at WJBF.com. Sponsored by Goodwill.
After a full day of everything.
The Live Viper 6 weather team is coverage you can count on.
Welcome back, everyone. It's time now for a look at what's trending. Move over Shamu. San Diego SeaWorld is making a splash a different way. Ahead, Jenna has your full forecast coming up, and classic summer pattern, as she says, but let's see what's heading our way tonight next.
When you get approached from somebody.
Community is the way we find our strength and share our hope. It's the way dinner on the table brings a family closer together. It's the way we make sure his first chapter book is the first step on his path to greatness. It's the way we rally in hard times and rise back up stronger than ever. United is the way we come together so everyone can thrive. Join us at unitedway.org.
You can't always choose the weather, but you can choose your weather app. Go with the most accurate and most trusted, the Live Viper 6 mobile app. Download it today. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Welcome back. I hope you're enjoying your Wednesday and staying dry. Some of us are seeing rain while others are bone dry today. And you can see over in Warren County near Norwood and Warrenton, we have some steady light rainfall that's been lingering over the past hour or so. Also spotty showers in Aiken and northern Barnwell County. Evans and Martinez seeing some light shower activity. Now all of this is out of Richmond County, but we did have a heavy downpour earlier right around the Augusta Metro. And you can see here on our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam in downtown Augusta that we are still seeing that storm off in the distance. 85 degrees, feeling like 93. It's muggy. Dew points are in the 70s, humidity at 72%. And winds are coming out of the west-northwest, trying to bring in some drier air, limiting our rain chances today. But those current temperatures are ranging from the low 80s to low 90s. So 82 in Waynesboro, but 92 in Saluda, where it's been dry today. Now, I do want to draw your attention to something unfortunate going on across the nation. You can see hazardous air quality up near the Great Lakes, and that air quality is now becoming worse around New England and the Northeast. Now, this is actually from wildfire smoke up in Canada, and you can see as we get to Friday at 8 a.m., that smoke is expected to linger and could make its way down here towards the East Coast as well, in the southern part of the United States. So keeping an eye on that. Luckily for us, we don't have any poor air quality at this time. We are still watching the stalled frontal boundary that's now to the south of us, and we have high pressure that is moving in, and that's going to limit our rain chances for the rest of the week. We're going to be mostly dry, and it will be hot again with highs back into the middle 90s, heat index 100 plus degrees. So here's your forecast for tomorrow. A lot of sunshine. We still can't rule out the possibility of some hit or miss showers and storms as we get into the afternoon and evening, but the chances will be lower, starting out in the low 70s, then climbing into the lower 90s as the day goes on. Now, those high temperatures for tomorrow going to be very close to our average high of 94, and you can see when you factor in the humidity, it will be feeling like up to 103. Could have some heat advisories for some counties on Friday, heat index up to 106. And the pattern stays about the same as we go into next week as well. Rain chances around 20 to 40%. We're keeping an eye on Sunday for some possible rain, which I'll talk about in just a moment. But starting out with our future cast for tonight. So isolated showers and weak storms still around until we get to 8 o'clock this evening. I'm not concerned about severe weather or flooding today. And then late tonight going into our Thursday morning, it will be completely dry. So there's Thursday at 7 a.m. Then as we get into the afternoon, just like any day where we have all this heat and humidity, some isolated showers could develop along with some thunder and lightning, but no severe weather or flooding threat for Thursday, and skies will still be mostly clear. Now there's Thursday at 11 p.m. Now all eyes are going to be on the Gulf though this weekend. So I mentioned that higher rain chance on Sunday. That's what we're watching here because an area of low pressure could develop in the northern Gulf, and there is a chance of tropical development here. So this is new from the National Hurricane Center today. 20% chance of development as it could potentially move up the eastern seaboard. So we'll be keeping an eye on that. We also have an area to watch off the coast of Africa, but the chance of that developing is very, very low. Conditions are unfavorable out in the Atlantic at this time. There's a lot of Saharan dust and wind shear around. So that 10-day forecast is showing those slight rain chances each day. Temperatures staying about the same, near average in the low to mid 90s. Low temperatures in the low to mid 70s, Dave.
Oh, wow. Not bad for the lows, definitely.
Yeah, not bad.
Thanks so much. Coming up, people in China not letting flooding rain on their parade. Look at there. We'll have the story after the break.
more than your car.
It is a Viper 6 alert day as we track severe weather.
The live Viper 6 weather team is coverage you can count on for the entire CSRA.
In case we haven't met, I'm attorney Chris Hudson. I represent people who have been hurt. It's what I do every day. I've seen accidents devastate families, but I can help. Injured? Call me, Chris Hudson. From here, for you.
Major flooding in parts of China, but the people aren't seeing the glass half full. They are still trying to have fun, even with the constant flooding. Some people are using the flooded roads for swimming, cleaning their pets, waveboarding, even using an air mattress as a boat. And some pet owners are making sure their pet gets enough walking time outside. Very creative. Why not? Hey, that's all the time we have for this half hour. We'll have more coverage you can count on coming up next at 6, including data centers, what Augusta leaders are considering. We'll have the details up next. Stay tuned.
The Live Viper 6 Neighborhood Network, powered by Tempest, is sponsored by Coleman Services. One name, two trades, no worries. Coleman Services cares about our community, and our #1 priority this summer is keeping the AC on and the hot water flowing in your home or business. Coleman Services is proud to service the CSRA. Whether you're in Thompson, Harlem, Evans, Augusta, North Augusta, or beyond, call us anytime, day or night. 24/7, 365. At Coleman Services, you are our #1 customer. Coleman Services, your plumbing, heating, and AC pros.
We're the Morgan Boys.